Looking for a healthy alternative to Valentine's Day sweets and treats? Hi, I'm Josh with Patterson's Appliances, and today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate chipped, chocolate dipped cookie balls that are keto friendly and diet friendly. Of course, I'm using our in-house kitchen here at Patterson's Appliances in Knoxville to make these tasty treats. And today we will be using the Jenn Air Counter Depth Refrigerator JFFCC72EFP to cool our cookie balls. We will be using the Jenn Air Induction Module JIC4715GS to melt the chocolate that will be poured onto the cookie balls. I'll tell you more about the appliances later. For now, let's get to making these delicious cookie balls. The ingredients will include 1/3 cup confectioner's sugar, 2 cups of almond flour, half a cup of butter, 9 ounces of dark chocolate chips, 8 ounces of sugar-free chocolate chips, 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of kosher salt. For now, we'll set our sugar-free chocolate chips over to the side. We'll use those later on for coating our cookie balls after they are cooled. Our first ingredient, we want to use butter that is softened in our stand mixer here. Now you can also use a hand mixer if you like. For today, we were going to use a stand mixer. Now we will add our salt, our vanilla extract, and our confectioner's sugar. Okay, now you want to mix these ingredients until they're well blended. And we're going to slowly add in the almond flour once these are mixed. And it looks pretty good right now, so let's go ahead and add it in a little bit at a time. Looks like we're getting at the consistency that we want. So we're going to go ahead and turn it off and knock the rest of this off of the beater. And we'll get the chocolate chips and go ahead and put those in as well. And you want to bring it back up. Now that we're done mixing, it's time to make our cookie balls. So we're going to need a cookie sheet with edges and a piece of parchment paper to line our cookie sheet, just enough to cover it. And what we're going to do is use a cookie scoop to make approximately 1-inch cookie balls. And this is our batter that we will be using for that. And it looks like ice cream, doesn't it? This is the Jenn Air Refrigerator I was talking about earlier, JFFCC72EFP. It is a counter depth French door refrigerator. And the reason I want to use this refrigerator is a few options. The first one is it has this platter pocket is what they call it. And it's a nice little tray that slides open so you can set your cookies down in, and then it has soft closing hinges. Also, this has a max cool option, so to cool our cookie balls off the quickest, we'll just hit max cool right here, and that will actually shoot a blast of cool air into the refrigerator to allow our cookie balls to cool down a lot quicker. And we want to let them sit in there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and while that's happening, we can actually clean up and get our chocolate melting. Now that we're done cleaning up, we'll go ahead and melt our chocolate chips using our Jenn Air Induction Cooktop Module. It's a JIC4715GS. So we'll go ahead and pour our chocolate chips in there before we turn it on. Now that we've got our chocolate chips in the pan, we're going to go ahead and turn on our Induction Cooktop Module and set it on the lowest setting possible. After you turn it on to your lowest setting, you want to go ahead and make sure that you're continuously stirring your chocolate chips so you get it all evenly melted. All right, now it's time to put the chocolate on top of the cookie balls. This is a nice creamy consistency. So you can either dip or pour it on top of it. For what we are doing, we'll just pour it on top so we make less of a mess. And after you get done putting the melted chocolate over top of them, you want to put them in the freezer and let them harden for about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, now that our cookie balls have been in the freezer for about 10 minutes, they're well set, and we're going to go ahead and get these presented in a fun little way for Valentine's Day. There's a couple of different ways you can do that. One of them, we have already used some pink sugar to create a kind of heart here. And so what we'll do is just take one of these off and we'll put it right here in the center of it. And then the next thing we're going to do is we got a bigger plate for more people. And so we'll take a couple of these right here and set it up and make it nice and neat. And then we're going to sprinkle some more pink sugar over top of them just to give it that Valentine's Day vibe. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. This is the first time we've actually done a cooking video on this channel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to learn more about the appliances you saw today, please check out the description below. Now for a taste test.